Alright, hello everyone, and we're going to do some Tour 10 today. Here you can see we got the brand new course. This is hole number 9, par 5. And I am going to show you, hopefully try to get all 9 of these and give you some very good perspectives as to how to go about playing them. So what I've noticed, especially in Tour 10, if you do decide to go to the right like this and you get a headwind, there's a chance that you won't reach the green in 2. So you're always putting yourself at risk. If you are to go this way, I would recommend doing it with a Kingmaker. You could probably get away with it in Tour 5 because you'd never get a massive headwind. But if my opponent here gets a straight headwind in the face, he's not even going to be close. And probably in the bunker short. You can see that there's really no room to go this way other than, having to go off of this fairway somehow with a bounce. It would have to be some kind of hook shot most likely. But that would be your only avenue for going that way. So the way that I've been playing this hole, because of that fact, is I've been going this way. So here you can see where I'm kind of setting up to do. And I'm going to play it quite aggressively, and for this, I'm going to go around 6 rings. Maybe just a hint of curl. Perfect ball. You can see that, especially with the wind effect, you can see how close it's starting to get over towards that side. I have a little bit more room to go a little bit farther. I've been kind of laying up a little bit, as you can see, not really testing that bunker too much, because where I just put it, I have enough to get to the green. Now, I have had a couple bad fairway rolls from over this way. However, you can see how my opponent here is, especially when he's extending towards max, you can see how close it is to being to where you wouldn't be able to, especially if you got that straight headwind case that I was mentioning. So you just kind of never know how it's going to come out. For 3/4 of all winds, a north wind will be okay, an east and a west. It's just you can't have it pointed straight at south. So, you have a pretty good chance at least that you'll be okay, but never a definite chance that you'll be okay. And here, you can see what I'm going to try to do is, what I try to do is I'll go, it's not letting me grab it anymore. There it goes. I hate when it does that. But in any regard, what I try to do is I try to use the max overpower. So you're going to see me go about maybe 9 rings here. And then I'll use the full curl that I can do on my phone. Full overpower. And one of the advantages that you see as to why that I do the overpower is just to be able to take some of that top spin off and get a little bit better line. The more top spin you take off, the less chance of too much run out, and distance control is going to be a lot better if you can eliminate as much top spin as possible. So that's why you're going to see me, instead of go for precision shots, I'm just going to go for a max OP, just to make sure that putting on too much topspin, you don't get a bad fairway bounce where you'll roll through the green. It can happen. In fact, if you actually watched my ball trail there, you'd actually see that it actually had kind of a glitch through patch. If you wanted to replay that, as I was moving it and extending there was like 1 or 2 little places where you see the ball guide extend well past the hole, even though I wasn't adding any extra power. So it is going to be very fairway dependent by the way that you roll out. So honestly, I really don't like going either way. Going left kind of isn't good. Going right isn't good either. Now this hole is one of the more interesting ones. And I haven't got it very much, so I'm glad to get it. Actually, let me break this video up